Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, all, and welcome to this fortnight's installment of the IshPlusSix Podcast, the podcast series where you could discover your next favorite artist. On today's episode, I am joined by Southeast London-based artist Racki Diorr. Racki Diorr is truly one of those artists that you'll want to keep an eye out for, collaborating with producers of all walks, creating symphonies for all to hear. Dropping music since 2021 with bangers such as Outside, Badine, and Mystery Man topping his catalogue, you will definitely need to make sure you go check him out. And please welcome Racki Diorr to the podcast. Let's go. What's going on, Racki? What's going on?
What's good, bro? What's good, man? Excited, man.
I'm living, man. I'm living. The one and only Rackstar. Yes, sir.
Yo!
But yeah, talk to me, man. What's going on? Where you coming to us from? What's the situation saying for you?
I'm just like, bro, I'm just chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? Working on shit, as per usual. Just like working on my image right now and shit, Yeah, bro, literally.
Working on your image and all of that. Yeah, do you know what? We'll get into that in a little bit because I did want to talk about your visuals and all of that. But yeah, talk to us about where you're coming to us from and all of that. I know you're coming to us from London, if I'm not the UK at least. So talk to us.
Yeah, I'm from London. Literally, bro. Background Jamaican, fully Jamaican. I also want to show a lot more people that I'm from Jamaica, show them my roots. But yeah, I'm from London, man. Yeah.
Facts,
From
man.
Peckham, South London, Peckham. Yeah.
South London, Peckham. Do you know? So you weren't feeling Notting Hill Carnival this year, then? Because I'm pretty sure it's going down right now.
Yeah, it's going down right now, bro. Last year I went in it, but this year, man, I don't know. I'm just on a different vibe, bro. Like it's just like it's kind of not really me right now, cause like I said, I'm just working on myself, like new shit, bro. Like I feel like I ain't got time for that right now, still.
I feel that, man. I feel that. You know what? Honestly, yeah, it's not my type of vibe either. I've never really been into the whole bashment kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I guess also Afrobeat is coming into it a little bit as well in this day and age. I don't know. I've never really been into it that much. So, yeah.
Like being around big crowds is just not really my thing anymore. I guess. Yeah, man.
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. So before we get into the main questions, all of that, the main crux of the interview, what people have come here for, you've seen every episode, obviously. You know that we always start off with a joke. Today's no different. We'll get it out of the way. Let's just get into it. Why should you stick to drinking apple juice?
Why?
Because OJ will kill you. Adam. OJ.
Oh, but I don't get that, bro.
OJ, fam, like OJ Simpson. Because OJ orange juice. OJ Simpson.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a bit of a dead one. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, man, I can't lie. That was me, so I didn't even get the joke. And me, man, I'm not a person like busts his joke and like do the whole joke thing.
You're more of a like at the function wall hugger kind of guy, basically.
Nah. Actually, yeah, kinda, I guess. Kinda, bro.
I feel that, man. Same, to be honest with you. The vibe needs to be what's the word? It needs to be curated really specifically for me to actually be in the middle doing up theatrics and all of that, Otherwise, I'm just on the wall, just chilling, man, just observing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah. So we'll get into the main questions at this point. I want to talk a little bit about the Racki Diorr origin story. I also want to make sure that I'm pronouncing the name right. Racki Diorr. That is how it's pronounced, right?
Yeah.
Racki Diorr, sick. So talk to me about the origin story. How did you first get into music? Where did the name Racki Diorr come from? All of that. Let's just get into it.
Racki Diorr, man. From young, bro, like I always wanted to rap. Yeah, me and my pops. My pops been in this music thing for years since like the 90s, innit? I'm saying it runs in the family. Um, I always listen to like different genres of music, even EDM, dubstep, them type of things there. Um, when I was young, obviously I'd go to my dad's house. Obviously he has a studio there, just record some shit, you know. Yeah, man, one day I decided, let me just get FL Studios to start producing some beats. And I started being a producer after that. Um, I had like three different names, bro, before Racki. Um, and my first name, I'm shit with like coming up with names in it, so I just came up with a name. I think it's called Wildy. That was shit, man. I wasn't feeling that one still. So I just like basically came up with different alter egos. Um, Racki came from um like a nigga that just get racks in it. So how niggas be like Racki. I just removed the E, kept the I in it. Dior. Um, I thought it was cool to go with like a two-word name, like Lancy for Playable and Playboy Carti and shit like that. So I just added my favorite brand in it, Dior. I used to like buy a lot of Dior back then, innit? Um, so I just added Dior to Racki, Racki Dior. I just stuck with that, bro, literally. Um, but before the rapping, before I really took rapping seriously, which was like 2021, I just went with Racki in it for my producing. Started making bad beats, posting on my YouTube, making Carti remixes, all that other shit. But I just decided, you know what, bro, I actually wanna do what I really love. Bought me a Mac, just started hopping on beats, bro, and yeah, man, just been history from there, bro. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, that's crazy still. And you know what? It's funny how you mention Racki as like sort of a name for people who get racks. Cause yeah, I noticed that you Jamaicans love coming up with nicknames for people. It's it's a funny thing to
Oh, yeah,
observe. So
man. Yeah, that too, bro.
yeah, exactly, man. It's funny. It's funny, honestly. Like I saw a TikTok the other day. It was one of them ones, those 3D animated characters that you see on TikTok sometimes, and it's like dubbed over with I don't know,
Oh
some
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, those
I've been
ones.
seeing them sometimes, man.
Yeah, man. It was funny, I'm not gonna lie. Cause yeah, you guys come up with crazy nicknames. Like you'll see someone with one eye and be calling them like, hey, what's up, Jack Sparrow, or something like that. Like it's just it's funny to see, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. We just be calling people. I don't know, bro. I find it funny as well. Like we give them the funniest nicknames. We call her like, I don't know, some like dark man up, like I don't know, but something that's just black. Like it's crazy. Man. They're funny.
Exactly, man. Exactly. But yeah, do you know what? Honestly, growing up around some Caribbean people, it's helped me to develop a bit of a thicker skin. So yeah, it has its perks. But
Mm.
yeah, I want to talk a little bit about the okay, so we'll talk a little bit about your development as an artist because I know that you sort of started releasing music only around 2021, if I'm not mistaken,
Hmm.
around that time, which I mean, honestly, a lot of these new age underground artists really started around 2019/2020. So I'm assuming before that it was for the most part the remixes and the type beats and all of that that you were uploading beforehand. I want to talk a
Yeah.
little bit about your creative process as a whole. Um, how does Racki Diorr make a track? We'll start with that, and then we'll get into EPs and albums or tapes.
How does Racki Diorr make a track? Bro, like um, I like samples a lot. I like sampling sometimes. Um, I don't really nowadays, bro. I don't really be making beats, man. I just be scanning for beats on my email. But before, like, obviously, before I started like releasing music, bro, I'll just be experimenting there, bro. Like, I don't know, like, I'll just be just anything that comes to my head, I just slap in FL, man. Just yeah, man, just go crazy, bro. Leash. Mm.
Yeah, man, facts. And you know what? Yeah, I have noticed that in a couple of your tracks, especially from your recent album, Rackstar. Do you call them albums or tapes or EPs? What do you go by for your
Yeah, I'm talking
projects?
about albums, bro.
You call them albums. So for Rackstar 2, I noticed that, yeah, on a couple of tracks, you definitely do use some old school samples. Is that more of a crate digging thing that you do, or is it more of a just people send them to you and it depends on your mood on the day?
I'd definitely be like really looking for what I actually want, bro. You know what I'm saying? If it sounds nice and in my head, if I can think of that something that I want to do with it, you know what I'm saying? Me, I got a huge imagination, bro. Like something that I can really hear with it, I just go with it. Get me, just load it up, bro. And yeah, man.
Absolutely, man. Um, I want to talk a little bit about some of the comments that I've noticed underneath a couple of your posts. Some of them talking a little bit about not liking your new sounds that you've been developing over the past like couple of months slash, I guess, years. How do you go about keeping yourself level-headed when faced with adversity from the public?
Hey, man. These man they don't understand yet, innit? It's kind of like a whole lot of red situation, bro. Like niggas they won't fuck with it as soon as it dropped, but it just grows on them. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand what I'm making. Bro. It's just that's literally just it, innit? Obviously the people around me, my team, CC, them manners, they heard all this shit I've been making, and bro, they see the vision in it. So, bro, it's all about that, just understanding the music, bro. That's literally how it is with every other artist. Like, just gotta understand, bro. Gotta really listen to. You just gotta vibe, bro. That's what it is, bro. And then, yeah, fam.
Facts, man, honestly. And yeah, do you know what? I ever since I started just telling people that disagree with me, just you don't see the vision, and that's fine. My life has been so much easier. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just because at this point, like, what do I
Yeah,
gain from
bro.
arguing with this person and trying to convince them of my headspace or my mindset? You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Exactly, man. Yeah.
But
So
that's cool though, man. Not everyone's gonna understand, and that's cool. You get me? There's the people that get it, the people that don't. So that literally that's it, bro. And
exactly.
plus, bro, I'm not gonna stay in the same, I'm not gonna stay in that same place that I was 2 years ago. You just can't do that, man. That's just not something you can do, bro. You gotta evolve. You gotta change the sound up. Cause like as a listener, like me, I'm not trying to hear the same shit over and over and over again, bro. It's just boring. Like you're just gonna lose listeners. You know me? Sometimes you lose people, you gain more people. That's what it's all about, to be honest, man, with my team, man. Yeah.
Facts, man. And honestly, it's interesting you say that because, yeah, when I think about it, a lot of the big artists of today, if you were to listen to their first album from way back when versus their most recent one that they dropped, like, I don't know, a couple of months ago, this year or whatever, the change is drastic. Like, those two people who created those two projects are completely different people. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, bro.
Exactly. So, yeah, it's you. Whereas the ones who are just making the exact same thing and have been making the exact same thing for the past however many years, they just get left behind. Like, look at even the most glaringly obvious one for me is the baby. That guy's been making the exact same track for like the past, I don't even know how many
That's
years now.
true, bro. Yeah,
Exactly.
man.
Obviously, controversies aside, even people were still dissing him even before this whole before the whole situation. What was it? Was it Coachella or was it Lollapalooza? Something like that.
Oh, I don't even remember, but that was crazy, man. That messed them up, fam.
Exactly, man. And he still hasn't recovered. Like, he was fully, I swear he was like in a shop just having to having to like
Bro,
give away
peak,
tickets
man.
or something. I don't know.
Is it?
He was either, bro, what Twitter was telling me was that he something along the lines of either he was giving away tickets or he was paying people to come to his show. It was either him or Lil Baby, one of the two.
Nah. No, when you get to that point, man. Oh man. Like, bro, like going from like doing crazy shows, doing crazy numbers to having to go up to people and like force them or give them tickets to like or beg them to go to a show. It's like so we, bro. Like she was out here. I think she was out here like performing on some pier, bro, in front of like 10 people. All
So
looking too
peak.
good, man. All looking too good, brother. You so real, man.
So peak, man. It's crazy because, bro, she's got followers upon followers, fam. She's in the hundreds of thousands of millions of followers, whatever. And
And
there were bare artists from London, some of these underground shows that have 2,000 monthly listeners on Spotify that have people going crazy at the shows. It's crazy to see. So,
man.
yeah, man. But yeah, nah, as I was saying, it's like being able to switch up your style and develop as an artist is so important as time goes by. You can't just be putting out the exact same, not even album over and over again, but the exact same track over and over again. Even people like Megan Thee Stallion as well. It's just the same thing. But yeah, I want to talk a little bit about about deriding in the scene. With one of your tweets in particular about Prod by Zach, the guy who's in Kanye's comments all the time, or was in Kanye's comments all the time, being particularly prominent.
Oh yeah, oh my days, bro. Like shut up, fam. Like, bro. And like it was so annoying, like everyone thought the same shit as well, fam. I'm telling you, oh shit, I'm fucked up. But yeah, bro, it's literally in every single post, just like repeating the same shit over and over again. A lot of people agree with me as well. It's just jarring to see, bro.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate dick rider, man.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. He is definitely top 10 on the list of all-time D-Riders, bro. It's crazy. It's like you'd open up a comment section of Kanye's post of just nonsense, by the way. This was during the period where he was just always typing in all caps, just screaming. And then just putting these very poorly cropped text message screenshots on his IG. And it was just like, and you'd go into the comments to see what everyone's saying about this, and it's just 12 comments by Prod by Zach talking about Kanye the GOAT, no cap.
20 comments and they're saying the same shit. Oh man.
It's the most annoying thing, man. Just use me as a Kanye the GOAT button or whatever. Like, bro, it is yeah. But my question was, how do you personally distinguish between deriding and showing support to, you know, your faves, your artists that you like or that you are friends with in the scene? How do you go about distinguishing?
Bro, people like nowadays, people just like they just throw that word around so easily, like glazing or dick riding or this or that. And it's like, bro, shut up, bro. Cause like glazing, alright, cool. Like dick riding, all that other shit. That's if you're doing a Prod by Zach, bro. Like you're just spamming 50 comments, spamming bare emojis. I love like that's dick riding. That's all the other shit. But showing support is like when you're just cool about it, innit? Like, yeah, oh, your music's hard, bro. Like, I really fuck with your sound, or I fuck with what you're doing, your visuals, your videos. That's hard, but yeah, that's support. But nowadays on Twitter, you see a nigga saying that it's like, oh, you're glazing, or this, that. So that's bro.
Facts, man. It sort of reminds me of the 2020 situation where a guy would like, I don't know, where guys were just calling each other simps just for showing a girl basic respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's people hate to see it. Like, bro, I swear, I was seeing I'd be on TikTok sometimes just scrolling, and I'll see someone being like, "Oh yeah, I love this recent album by this one artist who's so underground, blah 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 blah," and it's just bare people in the comments talking about, "Oh, he's doing tricks on it, he's glazing, blah da 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 da."
In it, man.
It's long, man. I can't be bothered for all of
Bro,
that.
bro, that whole simp thing is like, it's like certain niggas on the internet taking that Sigma male thing too seriously, man. Like, you got to be a proper alpha, like you're not supposed to respect women in any type of way. Like, you're just supposed to be like, oh no, man,
It's
like, pray
corny,
on that.
man. I'm sick of it. It's corny.
Yeah,
Is
bro. Nothing to see, bro.
But yeah, London definitely does have this affinity for avoiding showing too much love to other people as well. I've noticed that. Or
Mm.
just the UK in general. I don't know. Do you have anything to say about that, or is it
Bro, that's true stuff. Me and my guys were talking about it. Like, we bring this topic up sometimes, man. Like, I don't know why it's like this in the UK. Like, UK is bad vibes, G. I'm telling you, fam. It's bad vibes. Like, you'll hardly see anyone showing anyone love unless you start gaining more traction, more clout. You get me? Like, if you start banging, that's when it really comes true, innit? But until then, it's like there's no recognition. There's none of that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
exactly, man? Yeah, nah, it's crazy to see that, bro. A lot of the time, you'll receive hate more than anything until you actually start doing up numbers on.
Until you start exactly, bro. Until they start seeing what you're on and what you've been trying to show them for months, and then, bro, so there, man.
Exactly, man. And you know what? I guess the same could apply for Carti as well, because with Whole Lotta Red, it was only when I guess all of these other artists started copying his style that we began to see the vision. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
careful.
like all of the, the Opium Gang, the Destroy Lonelys, the Ken Carsons, they only really started to gain prominence after Whole Lotta Red dropped. So
Mm.
yeah, but yeah, what was your opinion right at the start as well? Because honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it's certain tracks on there that I messed with at the beginning, but there were other ones that were just like, bro, what is this guy doing? And it's like, I don't know, I wasn't feeling them, but now I feel them,
Bro,
man.
I was streaming that day. I was streaming on YouTube that day, doing like a live listening party in it with my subscribers and shit.
Yeah,
And I was fucking with the album, bro. Like, I was really fucking with the album. So when I went on Twitter and I'm seeing a whole lot of skips, a whole lot of trash, I'm like, damn.
that's
I'm
crazy.
like, damn. Even when he went on live, I'm seeing niggas was just clowning on him and just saying, this is shit, this is mid. I was actually confused because the bro, like first time the album, I'm glad, yeah, that I'm a first time like enjoyer, bro.
Yeah,
I'm a first
yeah,
time enjoyer, bro. Yeah, bro. A lot of people wish they were like enjoying it the first time as it grew on them later down the line. But bro, it actually shocked me when I seen on Twitter he was trending for the wrong reasons, bro.
yeah.
So yeah, bro. There were girls in that album as well. You know that actually I think the only song that I really like wanted to see on the album was Place. You know what I'm saying? When I heard that, bro, I was gassed, you hear me? Um but the album was not that bad the first time listening, but yeah, bro. I actually enjoyed it the first time, man. You know, live.
Exactly, man. Yeah, I liked it as well. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like it was good. There were certain tracks on there that definitely stood out more than others. But I was on TikTok seeing people clowning metamorphosis. You know, the 6 times he repeats that word, and it's like,
Yeah,
bro, that's one of the hardest parts of the entire album. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's hard.
yeah, man.
And
Quite
then
like though, yeah, there were like some obviously first time there was some that were just different, innit? It was just very different because that's what Kai does. Like he doesn't even with what he's doing now, bro. Like he doesn't wanna like show everyone what he's doing until the album drops. Then everyone might say the same shit because it's so different, innit? Like what we heard on the Fiend, like that deep voice is just very different. Like everyone was saying it was Homicide Michi. Bro, it's too funny, man.
Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, nah, I don't know if you saw what Anthony Fantano said about that song as well, but yeah, nah, he's a loser for that.
Bro, I don't even watch that guy, bro. Like his reviews are just shit every time. Like I won't watch him.
He can't. Yeah, he these past couple of months, years, even he's just failed to have a hit review, and it's like it's this
All
guy,
his
man.
takes are shit, fam.
He's what?
All his takes are just dead. They're all
Honestly, man,
shit.
I have to agree with you there. But yeah, I want to talk a little bit about this recurring word that I've noticed throughout your presence on socials. I want to talk a little bit about this word lucent. Um, what does that mean to you? What's your interpretation of that word? Because it's a new one for me. So talk to me.
Decent, man. Yeah. Decent is like obviously it means like a just glowing, you know. And it goes with like Rackstar. So, the whole star thing plays into that. So yeah, bro, that's just literally it. I thought the word was cool as well, so I thought I'd just use it to just like represent me. Yeah.
Absolutely, man. Rackstar. So the whole glowing star thing, is that like a fascination that you have with like space and the sky and sci-fi and all of that? Was it just like you were the
Nah,
star
like
in
I
the
said,
story kind of thing?
nah, bro, like I said, just like kind of, but like it just goes with the whole like rock star thing I was doing. Just a glowing light. When I step in the room, you just know I stepped in the room. You can see me, you can see that aura around me type shit. It's kinda like that, man. And that's what I was trying to do with the Lucent song on Rackstar too, innit?
Absolutely, man. Yeah, because that was the way you opened it as well, which, do you know what, is honestly so fitting now that I think about it. Because to start off an album with a song that is essentially just synonymous with the idea of glowing, it
Yeah.
yeah, it makes sense. It fits. It fits.
Um
Yeah, man. But cool. So moving on from that, I do want to talk a little bit about one of your lyrics on your track "I'm Him" from your EP Rackstar from last year. It's yeah, it's an interesting lyric. I'm not gonna lie, it stood out to me quite a bit.
bro, bro. I see that thing,
Yeah.
bro. Like that thing was just there, right? Like I still question why I put that on the tape, fam. But like that was a whole freestyle. It was just like a little Bucko song that I just made. And just like I said, let me just slap this on at the time. But that song is just chat to me, bro.
You know what? I actually like that song. Honestly, it stands out to me. It's different from it's different from the rest of them, and I like that. I like when there's one song on a track or an EP or whatever that stands out from the rest. Like Jimmy Crooks, for instance, on Honestly Nevermind, or Money and Sex from If Looks Could Kill. You know what I'm saying? Like they're
Yeah.
just different from the entire
Yeah.
thing, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's something that leaves you with, I don't know, it leaves you with a bit of sour for the sweet that's been or maybe sweet for the sour that's been portrayed throughout the entire thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah,
But
that one is different, man.
yeah, man. But so my question was about the lyric. The line really stood out to me because it was like I genuinely don't know what I would do in this situation. This
Mm.
beat's too hard. I caught niggas fighting up my show.
Uh, oh my days. Okay, yeah, that one. Yeah, hey, it's like when the beat comes on our show, bro. The beat is so hard. In like it's like damn man, this is genius, bro. Like when niggas like on the pit, just getting lit, bro. So
Mm.
I'm like, just fat to the beat. It's kind of like a movie scene, bro. Like you just hear a hard ass beat. You got niggas just fighting. I say I don't know. I think it just makes the experience better, innit, when you're hearing that hard ass beat. And
I'm not gonna. It's yeah. To be fair, yeah, I would. Okay, now I wouldn't like to get into a fight in a pit when a good beat comes on.
Yeah, that's
But
crazy.
but
Like
I
I
will.
said, man, I was saying anything, bro.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Like I said, bro, I was just literally as a freestyle team. I was just saying anything, fam.
Exactly, man. But
Yeah.
yeah, I would love to observe a fight from the walls, very far away, by the way. Let me just add, I would love to observe a fight from like, I don't know if you've been at XOYO in Shoreditch before. If you've like,
Nah, I haven't.
it's like this platform right at the back where you can kind of like see what's going on in the pits and stuff.
Mm.
I'd have to be stood on there in order for this fight to go down. Otherwise, I'd rather be outside of the venue because I don't want to be in a pit when there's a fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can get
Bro,
caught in that anytime, bro. It's peak.
exactly, man. Oh, fists, elbows, knees, all of that is just it's not for
Yeah,
me.
bro.
But yeah, what do you honestly see yourself doing in the event of a fight going down at one of your shows?
Um, I'm gonna keep on going, fam. I'm gonna keep on going, bro. Facts. I'm gonna keep on going. You know what I'm saying, bro? That's kind of crazy to see, but obviously, security is gonna want that to be stopped. But I feel like that just shows me that okay, yeah, this is lit. Like, this is exciting for everyone. It's getting the adrenaline, that blood rushing, like, damn, like, yeah, bro. It just shows me, yeah.
What song do you see yourself picking to sort of what's the word, to make to sustain this moment in time, you know, when there's a fight going down?
Um, shit, man. Um, I see. I have to say, probably levels. Levels is like, yeah, that one is kind of, yeah, man. But I got more on this new thing that will like, yeah, that's more like lit.
I feel that,
So
man.
yeah,
I feel that. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I'd love to see something like that happen, obviously from a good distance away. But yeah. Yeah, now pits can be scary though sometimes. It's a scary, they're scary scenes.
yeah, man. There's always that one bolo done. He's just in the pit, just pushing guys around, saying, "Open that fucking pit up and shit." Just everyone's just scared from that guy. They're just scared of that guy. Yeah,
Exactly,
man.
man. Yo, honestly, when you said that Bolo guy, I was like, my initial response was, "What are you talking about?" But nah, for me, at all of these shows, like Lancey's doing a show in November, I'm pretty sure, and I'll be honest, I'm probably gonna attend, but I'm so prepared to just see some
Mm.
6'4" skinny white don in a Stussy t-shirt just in the middle of that pit and for some reason staying standing the entire time. You know what I'm saying? Like they're the
Mm.
strongest people in the spot, and it's the most jarring thing ever. Because
Mm.
I'm not necessarily a small guy, yet for some reason I keep finding myself at the bottom of these pits. I don't understand it. So yeah, no.
That's man. Hey, in them pits, man. Sometimes you gotta fight for your life. Your shoes get all fucked up, man. It's peak when you're in the pit, man. Especially when that one song that everyone knows. Yeah, man. You just gotta, yeah, man.
Exactly, man. I was at a show where Get Busy just started playing by Yeet, and it was riotous, bro. It was riotous. It was you, you ever look around and you
Oh
just see
man.
bare people look scared? It's like, yeah,
Oh
you know it's
man,
about to
they,
go
they know
down.
what's coming, bro. They know what's they know what's about to happen, fam. It's peak.
Exactly, man. Yeah. So I want to talk a little bit about your visuals. I've noticed a trend in the two videos that you've put out, Lucent and also Narcos. Um, in both videos, you happen to be on your own, no other, you know, secondary characters or what's it called? Or like henchmen behind you, that kind of thing.
Just solo, bro. Yeah.
Exactly. Talk to me about that. What is the reasoning behind you being on your own in these videos, in these big ass houses as well? Talk to me.
Yeah, man, a lot of planning went into that stuff, but bro, like it wasn't even like intentional, it just happened, innit? I thought the Lucent one, obviously I called my bro up, asking if he could pull up, innit? Obviously he had something else to do. Marcos was just I just wanted to be on my own. Honestly, I got more where I'm with my guy. Um yeah man. The houses as well. Yeah man, got had to oh no, I just wanted a nice setting in it. I could have done them outside, but I just wanted a nice setting in it. I feel like that would look good. But I'm
That's
kind of glad, I'm kind of glad I did a solo thing, innit? It kind of just goes with the whole Rackstar thing, on my own type shit. Yeah.
absolutely, man. Yeah, because do you know what it is? I noticed that you mentioned never wanting to have girls in your music videos, just like touching you and all of that because you're doing too much. So
Yeah.
I sort
Yeah.
of, it's sort of likened it to that a little bit, and I just wondered if there was any correlation between the two.
I don't really, bro. It's just see with that's more of like I don't know, like a Playboy thing. I'm not really on that type of time, and yet I don't want a whole bunch of models just around me and shit. Like I just don't like that. You know what I mean? Like I would have like a couple girls in a video, but like I don't know, just as like some like backup dancing type shit, but not like just just doing too much and all that sexual shit. Maybe like have a couple girls like in some like on some modeling type shit, like wearing some good clothes or like wearing the same shit that I'm wearing. Yeah,
I
something like
feel
that.
that, man. I feel that. So yeah, not like yeah, because to be honest with you, yeah, I've been seeing them in like some videos and they just be like twerking on their face and it's like, bro, that you're gonna get whiplash,
Fuck
fam.
that,
That doesn't
bro.
look comfortable.
Fuck all of that, bro. That's just not me, man. Yeah.
Exactly, man. Exactly. Cool. Okay, so moving on from that, I want to ask what we can expect next from Racki Diorr, both in the short term and also the long term. I know that there is something with 12 tracks that is on the horizon, so talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah, Pen is the dealer, man. Upcoming, kind of like, upcoming tape, bro. That's gonna be dropping later this year. So, around November. Um, I'm gonna be dropping couple singles, a new video. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I wanna do a lot more though. I kind of wanna. Actually, I want to get into modeling as well, do some do some photo shoots, something along them lines. But that's it pretty much, man. I want to get a couple more music videos in as well for this tape. Yeah.
And I suppose in the long term, so in the next couple of years as well, what can we expect?
Next year, bro. There's gonna be a lot of shit next year. Me and Tachi.
Yeah. I've seen he featured on a couple of your tracks, hasn't he?
Yeah, man. That's my brother right there. We're dropping a collab tape next year around
Oh,
February.
swear. Come
Yeah,
on,
bro.
yeah. That's gonna be cold still.
Bro, me and him, we've been locked in, fam. Like we've been locked in. That's my guy. Me and Astro as well. Astro got months. Yeah, we got a lot of shit. Um, we're doing something called Aston Martin music, which just sounds like straight Rick Ross shit. So that's also in the works. Um, but yeah, that's about it. Still, man.
Thanks, man. I'm
Definitely
gassed for
wanna,
it,
definitely
honestly.
wanna. Yeah, man. Same, bro. Literally, definitely wanna drop more projects next year as well. I feel like this year I kind of been lacking. Um, but next year, definitely gonna be releasing more. I wanna drop. I wanna drop like I don't know, man. I just want to drop more shit next year because this year I didn't really do too much in it. But I done this, but at the same time, I didn't do too much in terms of music. Next year, I want to link more people. I want to work with more people, um, more artists, more designers, more people that just specialize in different shit, even like, you know, photography and videography. And
Thanks, man. Absolutely. Cool. I do have one more question before I let you go on your way. This is a question that I ask everyone who's appeared on the podcast, and today's no different. You are heard by everyone on Earth for 10 seconds. What do you say?
Damn.
It's a heavy one. It's a heavy one still.
I'm heard by everyone for 10 seconds. What do I have 10 seconds to say to everyone? My music will change your life for the greater good. That's what Racki Diorr is about, man. You'll understand, man. Yeah. Yeah, man, that's about it.
There's man. That's hard as well. Honestly, it's more profound than just being like Racki Diorr on all platforms now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, that's a deeper question, man. I gotta like take time to really think about that one still, man. I was on the spot, kind of.
It's calm, man. If you want to take two, we can go ahead.
No, man. We'll stick with that in it, man. We'll stick with that, man. That's calm.
Yeah, man. Facts. Sick. So, do you know what? I think that's a good place to close off. Listeners, watchers of the IshPlusSix podcast, make sure you all go check out Racki Diorr with 2 R's on all platforms. Make sure you go check out his most recent track, Badine, on all platforms as well, and his most recent project, Rackstar 2. Yes, sir. Racki, do you have anything else you'd like to add before we close off this episode?
Listen, man, I want to say, bro, if you have a vision, bro, in your head, you have something you want to do, bro, just go ahead and do it, man. I suffered from this as well, bro. There's a lot of things I went to do in the past, but I was scared of judgment from the people around me, innit? But I know it's a lot of things that when people do it, they end up just going far with it, man, wherever they come up with. So yeah, man, you got something you believe in and you want to do it, bro, just go ahead and do it, bro. And fuck what people are saying, man, because if you have that vision and you're so certain on it, go ahead and do it, bro. Yeah, man. Racki Diorr, man.
Thanks, man. Honestly, that was hard as well, honestly. Cool. I think, do you know what? That's a good place to end off. Ladies and gentlemen, listeners, thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching. Keep it real. And I will see you later. Alligators.